live. Hang on. Up to this. I'm live, and I have one person watching. Is it working? I don't even know if it's working. This is coconuts. Okay, this is just a test. Um, just to test if I can do this, because I have not done this before. So there you go. I'm going to go into YouTube. If anyone who happens to, click on this, and it's me, please do let me know that it is working. I'm still just checking this, but let me go have a look on my channel. And I'm not even sure if my headset is working properly, but apparently on my homepage it says I'm live, so I guess I am live, which is awesome. Um, this is just a test stream, so I'm not gonna do any magic humble mumble here. Let me see. I can see Sohail is here, so hi there. Thank you for checking. Thank you for checking. It's awesome. This truck 00. I know I went up to a little bit earlier than I should have, but I have some other things to do later on. So okay, I'm really not sure. I'm probably. There we go. I'll have to check if I can use my long cable for the. This is a very awkward one, but okay. So excuse me, but will have to check if I can do the better microphone, because I'm not even sure if this one recording well, but if I will be able to do this, I'm probably going to do this with this microphone because this is slightly better. All right, can I change any settings in here? Can I go? No, I can't do anything now. I think it's just what it is. It's as good as it gets, is it? Okay. I think my video is fine. Like, this is a 1080p video frame, so I had to remind myself to look at the camera again, because this is basically how I do videos as well. So, hey Braxton, hi. This is just a test stream. I'm going to do some test streaming, so thank you for tuning in, and just please let me know if you can hear me properly and you can see me properly and everything. Because I'm planning to do some live streaming. Not sure how often. Hey, Robbie Dutfield. Hi there. Nice to see you guys in here. So I'm not sure if I will be coming out right with the video and with the audio as well. I plugged in my really trusty blue snowball. So this is just a test. Oh, awesome. So the audio is good. I'm not sure if I think it's probably because of the headset. So I'm probably gonna stick with the headset, which is good. Awesome. Thank you, Braxton. This is awesome. Thank you very much for letting me know. I'm going to remove this one because in that case, I think it's probably just gonna be easier for me. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for about, I don't know, up till 8. I'm not gonna do too much of this, but it's just to trying out the platform and testing this out. Um, I am been thinking about this for a lot because obviously I'm not doing too much videos. I'm not doing videos at the moment, so um, and I haven't really been advertising this anywhere. This is just I wanted to make sure that this is working. So now that I got some feedbacks, it's awesome, and it's not actually that difficult to set it up either. So and I'm probably gonna leave this in here as well as a test pilot, test flight for my. Oh, thank you, Robbie. Yeah, I love those posters as well. Being bought them a long time ago actually, and you should get a proper frame for them and put them in a frame. That would be actually better. But yeah, thank you. So yeah, this is something that I'm probably gonna start doing every probably 2 weeks. I've been thinking about it because I haven't been doing videos in the last half a year or so because of the well work is kind of overwhelming, and a lot of things happening. So um, in life as well, and just in the fandom, and there's a lot of topic that I would like to talk about, but I don't necessarily have the time anymore to do videos, just as I did before. But I found that even aside from the podcast, hey, hi there, Rob. Yeah, I know I did start it earlier, but uh, this is just having a bit of fun, seeing how it's working. So where was I? So yes, so aside the aside the podcast, which I got so many good feedbacks on, and thank you very much for everyone who tuned in and listened to the episodes, which means a really lot to me. So this is going to be probably a two bi-weekly stream. I've been thinking to do once a month, but I think I'm going to do a bit more. I have so many good topics that I would like to talk about, and now that I have this live chat available as well, it's awesome. I think for YouTube you have to get qualification for different sort of levels to get live stream actually enabled. And I think a couple of months ago, for some reason I got it, which is awesome. So I'm going to take advantage of that, and in that case I can see what's happening there. Um, I'm probably gonna just do solo at the beginning, but of course I will be looking into some other ways to actually get people as well. I mean, I know Sohail uses Starfleet Boy uses I don't know, some streaming platform, and there's a few streaming platform that I still have to look into. So that's gonna be awesome. Um, so yes, definitely. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think this would be awesome to StreamYard. That's the one. There you go. Thank you. So I'm probably gonna look into that as well. And I think Larry Nemechek uses Restream, which is also I think that's kind of competitive platform as well. But so far, I'm happy with YouTube as well. I'm not sure if I would be able to invite people over just into the YouTube studio, but again, some more research to do on that field. Um, yeah. So this is actually working. If 5 people watching, so that's awesome. Um, so if any one of you have any questions, I'm happy to go through it, and I can see some really good comments here already. Oh yeah. Okay, the podcast with Jesse Gender was really cool, really fun. I really enjoyed myself and my time as well, and I think Jesse had a good time as well. We touched on a lot of good topics in regards of Star Trek and her life, and of course transgender questions and issues and things. So that's definitely worth listening to it. I think it's really educational and enlightening as well. So I would totally recommend to watch that episode. Uh, yeah, I can see like Rob, like I'm hope you are well as well. It's been an awful long time that we had a bit of a chat or reached out to each other. So um, do feel free to DM me, and I'll try to reach out to you as well, and maybe we could do something together like this. So that would be awesome. 7 people are watching. I thought literally I have 8 now. Oh my days! Hello everyone. I literally thought that there's no one gonna tune in. Who wants to see me? But then 8 of you. That's good. Yeah. So in terms of the podcast, at the moment, we're going to be talking about this on Sunday. So Sunday gonna be a first official Trekkerprise live stream. I'm going to go through some updates. What happened in my monthly, well, this last past 30 days of detoxing, which was actually a quite eye-opening experience. So I will be definitely going to talk about that, some lower decks as well, because I, even though we cannot get it officially anywhere, I did manage to watch the first 2 episodes. We're gonna share a few bits and pieces about that as well, but of course, I'm legally not allowed to talk about that, because I legally not allowed to see it either, because I'm not in the US. So that is something that it's a bit of a bummer, but I'm gonna respect the rules, and I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna patiently wait for the rest, whatever, weeks or month, by the time when we're gonna get lower decks. But of course, probably Discovery will be coming out on Netflix by the time when lower decks is ending. So I would be able to see them, and I'm probably gonna do a live stream of some sort, or a review, just as before. Alice Creek was so fascinating. Well, it was a fascinating interview for me as well. So um, if absolutely. I mean, that episode was just really interesting to organize it together, to put it together, in terms of arranging it as well. And yeah, she's a really peculiar person. I really enjoyed my time talking to her in the podcast, but I did have some interaction with her in one of yeah, I think in 2016, the London Star Trek convention, which was absolutely amazing. I mean, I think that was my first convention, and I got to spend like 15 minutes with her because there was literally no one in the line. Everyone was attending some big panels, and it was just amazing to talk to her in person. And even after like an hour, I had the photo shoot book with her, and she was like, "Oh, that's you!" And like, "Yeah, that was me." And that was a I know she's a really interesting lady to talk to for sure. So I was super privileged that I was able to do that with her. So I'm glad that you enjoyed that podcast as well, and hopefully in the future there's going to be some more interesting podcasts as well. And yeah, there's a plan and schedule for more in the future. So hopefully that will be coming out as well. In terms of podcast, and just a quick overview of what's going to happen in next the next I mean in this month. And obviously I'm going to talk about this in more depth on Sunday, um, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. I'm not sure. I'm gonna announce it on Twitter, and I'm gonna be putting up the you know link to YouTube as well, so people can go and see it there as a schedule. But I try to make it every 2 weeks, around 7 or 8 UK time, so that's not too late for us in the UK internationally, and for no one in the US either. So hopefully that will be helpful and a good timing. Plus, if some people use up, and that's absolutely fine. Um, yeah. So in terms of episodes for Warm Blanket, next week I don't have anything scheduled for. Um, from Monday, no, Tuesday, we are going for a road trip in the Highlands in Scotland. So that's very exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's basically the reason why there's no episode coming up next week, because I'm not gonna be here, and even though I have a fancy good phone, I'm not gonna be able to use that for managing everything in a small screen. So I'll rather do it in a computer. I'm more of a type everything in a computer guy myself. So I'm going to do that. And in terms of yeah, the podcast is it. And in terms of this live stream, um, as I mentioned, I'll try to do it in every 2 weeks. And oh yeah, no, Scottish Highlands. I mean, it's an amazing place. And last we moved up from Somerset, from England, last year in August. And I think in October, for my wife's birthday, we managed to go up to the Highlands, to Isle of Skye, which we're going back next week. It was a fantastic experience. I mean, I was driving, and I had to be really careful not to hit anything, or one wrong turn in a single lane road, and you can end up being part of the scenery, which is kind of a shame if it happens. But that's something that I had to learn quite early on, to if you want to enjoy your drive, concentrate on the drive and not to go anywhere else, because the Highlands are beautiful. But I stopped quite a few times to take pictures or just look around because it was just breathtaking. And this time around, I'm going to drive an RV, which is again going to be a totally new experience. Have to be more focusing on the road and less looking around, which but I'll have crew of three on board, so they will taking pictures and videos and stuff. So I'm really really looking forward to just get away from work as well, because work is technically consumes me at the moment, mentally, and I'm not really be it's not really fun. um, the the work what I do, it pays the bills, especially in this and especially in these times. So yeah, no, it's a well needed holiday, even though I was off from social media and in limited presence. I'm back on Twitter, but yeah, uh, Kinlochleven. Oh my, where is that? And now I know. Now I want to know where is that, because we're probably gonna be passing by somewhere nearby. Kinlochleven. That sounds really familiar. I'm going to look it up quickly. But in the meantime, please, anyone, if you have questions, I'm gonna be here probably for another maybe 10 minutes, and I'm happy to answer questions or go into a couple of other things. This is again, as I mentioned earlier, this is just a test flight, so um, I'm going to quickly look in Lochleven. Oh, there you go. Let me see if we're gonna pass by there. Oh, okay. Oh, Lochleven. Hang on a second. Oh, that's close to Glencoe. Are we actually gonna be passing by Glencoe as well? Ben Nevis. Gosh, you are a lucky person. That's, I mean, if you used to live there, I mean, I remember just going around Glencoe. If I would be there, going out for a walk every single day, because they're just amazing. Like you have Glencoe, the Three Sisters in the same way, and of course Ben Nevis. Not to mention Loch Ness is literally like um, a thrown, I don't know, a stone throw distance away. So it's really easy to get there from there. No, that's a beautiful place. So you're a very lucky chap, Robbie, that you've been able to live there. Yeah, that's awesome. Um, what do you call what do you all call middle schools in the UK? I guess middle school. I don't know. That's a wrong. I'm the wrong person to ask, but hope Robbie or Tracky Rob can answer this question. Um, all right. Yeah, this is the kind of moment when I ran out of talk, so I probably gonna be going soon. Um, in a few minutes. Hey there. That's that's my wife there, secondary school. Hi there. I'll be out shortly. That's very fun. Yeah, so I think that's it. As I mentioned, probably on. Let me just check my schedule because I have a lot of scheduling here to be done. But my schedule is, yeah. So I scheduled myself up to 7 o'clock UK time on Sundays. So I'm going to make a note about it on Twitter, and of course I'm going to put some um, put some things out to places. But 7 o'clock this Sunday, and we want to talk about Star Trek because obviously Star Trek turning into 54 years old and this year, and there's gonna be so many other things to talk about in terms of lower decks, and gonna catch up with some news as well. So yeah, and talking about the 1 month experience without Twitter and using too much social media as well. So it's going to be an interesting, hopefully it's going to be an interesting live stream for many of you. And of course, if there's anyone going to have any questions, I'm happy to answer them as well. So I'm going to be here UK time 7 o'clock this Sunday, and this would be, just to make sure, that's going to be the 6th of September. So just 2 days before the 54th anniversary of Star Trek, which is going to be a lot of panels on the 8th, which we gonna be on a road trip anyway, so I'm not gonna be see any of those, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be have it on all over on online. So we'll be we'll be seeing that. Yes, it's gonna be 7 p.m. Hopefully. Well, we'll discuss that later. Oh my. Like, should I leave you to? Should I leave you guys alone? All right. Well, thank you very much for everyone tuning in and helping me figuring this out, and having me confirm that yay, okay, video and audio works. I'm glad that my Logitech full HD camera works and my work microphone works as well, and everyone can hear me clearly. I'll probably have to slow down a little bit in terms of talking, but there you go. All right, so thank you very much again for tuning this very first test flight for live streaming today. Yeah, well, one day I will live stream how I make breakfast, but maybe I should do another channel. All right, well, see you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you on Sunday. Goodbye.